Hi, I'm Corey Swanson, owner of Swanson's Roofing, home with the roofing dog. One of the most common questions we get is people ask us, how do I know if I really need a new roof? One of the obvious signs to look for is water actually dripping through your ceiling while it's raining. Signs of water spots, you might have a dingy yellow spot on the ceiling, or the paint might be peeling off the ceiling or even off the top of the walls. Those are all signs that water could be getting into the house. Another thing to look for is the overall age. If you live in a house where you know that the roof is 12 to 15 years old, you might want to consider having us come out and evaluate if you need a new roof. 15 years is about the time frame where you want to start considering looking at a new roof. The overall appearance of the roof. If you look up at your roof and if it's dingy looking and the shingles look like they're cracked or curled, that might be a sign that the shingles are starting to dry out or getting overall worn. And one of the other things to look for is during a heavy windstorm, you go out the next day to mow the yard and you're finding small chunks of shingles through the yard. It's a pretty good indication that the shingles are starting to dry out and crack and blow off as the wind blows heavy. If you have any of those signs, give us a call and we can come out and take a look for you.
Call 355-ROOF. The roofing dog will do the rest. The roofing dog.
Hi, I'm Corey Swanson from Swanson's Roofing, home of the roofing dog. Another common question we get is, how much is my new roof going to cost? Well, there's a couple variables that go into it, the main one being the size of the roof. You know, if you live in a bigger house, you have more roof square footage to cover, price is going to be a little bit higher. Another factor too is the pitch of the roof. The steeper your roof is, the harder it is to do the work, the price might go up a little bit. Another thing to consider is the type of shingles that you like. There's different levels of shingles, different grades of shingles, you know, different lengths of warranties, so all that stuff can kind of have an effect on what one roof costs versus another roof cost. One of the other things to consider is the condition of your roof. If you live in a real old house that has 2 or 3 layers of shingles on it, it's going to be more expensive than a house that only has 1 layer of shingles on it. We always recommend taking off any existing layers of shingles, so taking off 1 layer is a lot more affordable than trying to take off 2 and 3 layers. Some real rough averages though, if you lived in a house, say 1,000 square feet with a 1-car attached garage, a good ballpark figure, you might be $5,000 to $6,000 on your roof. If you lived in a 2,000 square foot house, maybe with a 2-car attached garage, you might be in the ballpark of $8,000 to $9,000 on your roof. Those are just some real rough averages to give you an idea of what you might expect to spend on a new roof.
Call 355-ROOF. The roofing dog will do the rest. The roofing dog.
Hi, I'm Corey Swanson from Swanson's Roofing, home of the roofing dog. Another question we get a lot is, how long is it going to take to install my new roof? We don't guarantee a 1-day installation, but most of our jobs, I'd say 75% of our jobs, are done in 1 day. We run a crew of 10 to 12 guys who have been with me for a very long time. Each guy is trained in their specific job duties, so we work very efficiently. We like to get in and execute the job and get out of there, so we're not disturbing your life for days on end. If it's a larger job, it might take a day and a half, or it could take 2 to 3 days, but we don't try to drag out anything, so we're not going to get in there and be in your way for a week and have your house tore apart for a week. So most times we're in there in the morning and we try to get out of there in the afternoon when you get home from work and have your job done.
Call 355-ROOF. The roofing dog will do the rest. The roofing dog.
Hi, I'm Corey Swanson, owner of Swanson's Roofing, home of the roofing dog. Another common question we get is, will a new roof add value to my house? Yes, a new roof will put a lot of value in your house. The biggest thing being curb appeal. A lot of people don't realize that a new roof will add a lot of curb appeal and make your house look great. It's been said that 60% of a home's appearance is tied into the appearance of the roof. It's kind of a subconscious thing. People really don't recognize a roof, but when it's on there and it's new and it's nice, it really makes your house look really good. Another thing is home inspections. If you go to sell your house, a home inspector is going to come in and inspect it. And the banks and insurance companies nowadays are really particular on the roof on what they will allow to pass inspection. So if you're going to sell your house, go ahead and take care of the roof ahead of time. Save you a lot of headaches when you're going to close if an inspection says you might need a new roof. And another thing is energy efficiency. In today's day and age, that's a very important topic. One of the things that your roof can increase your energy efficiency is ventilation. We can put the proper ventilation products in your roof to get a lot of that hot air out of the attic, keep the attic at a cooler temperature, which brings down a lot of your air conditioning bills and stuff like that in the summer. Also, the ventilation helps in the wintertime to circulate the air so you don't get a lot of hot air blowing out through the attic. Last but not least is the warranty. A new roof with a good solid warranty will protect you as far as reselling it to a future home buyer, and it'll also protect you from expensive repairs in the future that you might have should your roof go bad. So a new roof will add a lot of value to your home.
Call 355-ROOF. The roofing dog will do the rest. The roofing dog.
Hi, I'm Corey Swanson from Swanson's Roofing, home of the roofing dog. Another major topic to talk about is how do homeowners know which contractor to hire? This is a big deal in the roofing industry. Hiring the cheapest contractor based on price alone usually is a mistake for the homeowner in the long run. Some of the things I always recommend to homeowners, first thing you can do is talk to friends and family. Find out who they've had do work for them in the past and see how it worked out and see what they thought. One good practice to do is get 2 or 3 quotes from different contractors. Have a couple guys come out and look at it and give you their thoughts, and you can evaluate and compare and contrast different companies and what they might have to offer. And one of the biggest things to really follow up on is references. Make sure that your contractor gives you a good reference list, and call a couple of the people, go by and take a look at some of the houses and see how they did, and check the credentials of the contractor. Any contractor that you hire, make sure you verify that they have a state of Illinois roofing license. Make sure that they have the proper insurance, liability, and workman's compensation. We don't subcontract any of our work. All of our work's done by our own employees, which we really recommend that you hire a company that does their own work. Sometimes when they hire a subcontractor, the workman's compensation insurance is under the table, and that can really spell problems for the homeowner. So really verify the insurance, especially the workman's compensation insurance. Another thing is check with the Better Business Bureau. Just go online and check with the local Better Business Bureau and see if the contractor that you're considering is in good standing with the Better Business Bureau. One other thing to look at when you're hiring a roofing contractor is manufacturer certifications. Nowadays, a lot of shingle manufacturers will actually certify their best contractors as kind of their stamp of approval on who has proven themselves to be good contractors through the year to protect the manufacturer and the customer.
Call 355-ROOF. The roofing